and do some damage. Yes, come on.
Target ship's engine seems to be having trouble.
Oh crap, he's just like ramming me. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Starfield. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and today we're going to be powering up a bit because
Captain, hello.
we've got 10 powers we haven't got, but we've got all the artifacts. So I'm assuming we can now do ping pong, Temple Vlad, Temple Vlad, Temple Vlad, ping pong, all the way back and forth. So we're going to be having a few jump cutscenes as we go and see what we can find and what powers we can get. Well, we've jumped into the first temple, and I think we've got some Starborn over here. So it looks like we might have to deal with Starborn attacking us at every turn. It looks like a couple of Starborn ships, so they're quite a long way away. They are definitely Starborn ships. They are phasing in and out. Okay.
You will be returned to the stars.
Will I? Okay. Oh, I might be if I don't get in range of you before I open fire, which might be a slightly foolish measure. Let's see. You are only level 16 Starborn ships though, which should, I would think. Oh god, why am I struggling to turn so much? Oh god, turret, 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 turret. What the hell did he hit me with? Wow, he's dead. And you, my man? I mean, these Starborn ships, especially at this level, they don't seem that powerful. Goodbye. I mean, that is one thing. I am going to get constantly harassed by Starborn now. As we come down to the first anomaly. Okay, so Temple Epsilon. Let's see what it brings. However, at this juncture, I have remembered there was one thing I want to do, which is I have 3 skill points to spend. Now, I don't really want to spend them all, but I have wanted to get marksmanship for the extra crit, and I have wanted to get sniper. Sniper doesn't get really good till the end, but I don't know. Seems like things I'd like to get. Definitely marksmanship though. Maybe a bit of sniper too. And let's see what we get.
I'm shivering here. These temples are such peculiar monuments.
Okay. Whoa, where's that? Oh, die, my man! Man down! Okay, so that was Earthbound I got there. And I need to look here. Let's have a look. What was Earthbound? Earthbound, 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 Earthbound. Earth, the cradle of humanity, shares its gravity in an area of your choosing. Okay, so you can basically turn gravity on, whereas before you could turn gravity off. Okay, back to Vlad, I guess. Temple Gamma.
times like this when it feels like we've really pushed the boundaries of humanity, you know?
Create vacuum.
And now for an encore
Oh, that was a
presentation
nice crit.
of me.
And you are down, sir. And we are off to the next temple. Oh, we're seeing more Starborn. I don't quite know where. Oh, he's a level 40. He's probably not messing around. Oh, and there's more than one here. Let's try and get rid of this guy before we get too much trouble. Let's try and get rid of this level 40 before we have to deal with all the others.
Hit their engines.
Yes, we have. Can we? Guess we can't board a starboard ship. I mean, we are getting shot up here. Let's see if we can boost around the back of them here and do some damage. Yes, come on.
Target ship's engine seems to be having trouble.
Oh crap, he's just like ramming me. Okay, another one down. And another level 40 ship left. Okay. But I love the way the two of us were just going nose to nose at the end of that last fight. Reactor hit. Critical reactor hit.
Ah, there goes their engine.
Yeah, their engine's down and we just hit them. And they are down too. Yeah, so we're getting plenty of piloting experience here. And Temple Kappa. Ooh, we are starting to get majorly tough now. Holy crap! What the hell is that up here? Can I have a torch, please? What the hell was that thing?
Watch out. That's going to be messy.
Uh-huh. I wasn't expecting that, Barrett. I'll be honest. So, I missed what power we got there in amongst everything. Sunless space, I'm gonna guess. Introduce your enemies to the cold of space, freezing them in their tracks. Okay. Might be handy, but does it dissipate after I shoot them? Temple Delta.
Sometimes these places are kind of creepy. Just being serious.
Where'd he go? Okay. Whoa! I didn't realize how much damage I took right there. I'm glad he fell down. Hello. Goodbye. Ow. Okay. Didn't see what we got. Gotta stop pressing that button. So... No, it wasn't elemental pull, wasn't that? Void form, no. Phase time. Ooh. Time itself is yours to manipulate as you slow the world and those around you. That is going on the bar. You're going to be 9 now. Because I believe this one can do something very cool. So, you go. Let's see. Now, look, Barrett is kind of moving in slow motion right there. But I can sort of move in not quite full speed, but I can use it definitely to my advantage to pin in a whole bunch of headshots. I also noticed that on the skills, aside from I'm almost already up in this one to bring up the crit again. And crit chance is, I believe this is cumulative, so you go 3% plus 8%. So I think your base chance is like 5 or something, then something else adds on. But then that would be like an additional 12, an additional 15. I believe it's very good. So Temple Upsilon and time to try out phase time in anger.
Times like this when I can't believe how lucky I am to do this for a living.
And this is Inner Demon. Oh yeah, this looks handy. He doesn't stand a chance.
This all day long.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's gonna make easy work of a lot of boss fights. That's for sure. However, what's Inner Demon? Inner Demon. Tap into the endless multiverse and summon forth a friendly duplicate of an unfriendly foe. Huh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go? Temple Omega. Nearly roasted Barrett there. But still. What is that?
That was a weird noise.
That was my gun. Anywho, there's now something else out there that's hostile to me, so I can't fast travel. Sad times. There he is. Goodbye. Oh, just work. Come on. Yep. Can we please get your parts? And can we hit that? And can we hit the thrusters again a bit more? And use that to take you down. Yes, excellent. I think we've got it. We need that, and we need to get this space hyena down quickly. Yeah, at least we're getting things on an even keel. Hopefully we can get some ship parts out of them.
Their grab drive.
Yeah, well, we might have to make a quick turn here. Oh, we need some upgrades, I think. Whew. That was rough.
Grab drive is working again if you need it.
Whew. Yeah, I need more than that. I need parts. I need ship parts. Desperately need ship parts. And we've not got any ship parts out of this at all. Okay, guess we're down for the next temple. And this is Temple Row.
We could unleash scientists on these temples for decades and still only scratch the surface.
Yeah, it surprised me there's never any here. Here's our man. Hello. Mind if I start shooting your brains out? Thank you.
And now for an
Oh, you took a bit of killing.
of me.
No need. That guy does not look totally friendly. Let's get rid of him too. Okay. Didn't actually see what I got then from Temple Row. Let's have a quick look. And we had in our demon moon form. Channel the energy of Lunar's Earth, beautiful moon, and be as unmoving as a resilient stone. Not quite sure what that means. Let's give it a go. So, do I just turn into a stone? So, I'm locked in position, but I'm guessing I have a shed ton of additional armor. Okay, good to know. And now I can't go anywhere. Okay, that could be annoying if you press it at the wrong time.
What is it?
Okay, just picked up another power from Vlad. And Sona is back. I will admit, through some minor jiggery pokery, Sona is back. Apparently this is a common issue. There is a set of console commands to get her back. And she's back!
What did
How
you
are
want to talk
you,
about?
Sona?
If you
Wanna
want
see
to
if you're
talk,
well.
make it quick. I think I'm late for Noelle's science lesson.
Oh, don't worry about that. Has everything been okay since Sarah's funeral? How are you coping?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard though. I'll think about her and start crying. But then I hear your voice in my head and remember that I'm not alone. That makes me smile. Hey, as long as you drop by and say hello once in a while, I think I'll be just fine.
I'll bear that in mind. I mean, I'd like to be here for you. There's obviously some things going on at the moment where we need to decide the future. So, I hope you're doing well.
See you later.
Whew. There's some food for thought. Now, let's see if I can head off to the next power without getting too roasted by bad guys.
The oceans of space.
Whoa. We have level 72 Starborn Guardian showed up here a second ago, just as we jumped in there. I don't know where the hell he is. There he is, there he is, there he is. I mean, I need to be a bit careful of that. This guy's probably gonna hurt. Okay, ready? Let's take a quick save. And let's start firing all weapons. Oh, we stripped his shields. Oh, that is hurting. You see that? But you're not either, because I'm the one
Their engine is offline.
with all the bits. Wow, 742 XP just for killing that guy. That is a lot of XP.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
I would swear to God this freaking planet has dragons. And temple is that away. Yeah, this planet has freaking dragons. Look at them. They actually look like they're... Right, let's nail one. They look like they're non-hostile though. Gotta be honest. They look like they're feeding on like sort of air-based plankton. And this is temple pie. Everyone enjoys a good temple pie.
Just look at this place. So many questions come to mind. I don't even know where to start. I know what we need. Yeah, more meat.
Nope, we need slow time so I can shoot this guy in the head many times. Apparently, it's still not enough though.
Sure, I've got some time to kill.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, ow, ow, ow. Run out of bullets. There's a wall there, mate. If you threw that through the wall, I would be very surprised. Okay, so this time I picked up Life Forced. Life Force. Transfer the very life essence from an enemy, harming them while healing yourself. Maybe useful. Depends how much you sap. And here we are at Temple Zai, the last temple, I believe, on our list. I think after this we're done because, well, every power slot that I have will have been filled. And we're at the end of the Greek alphabet. So, assumably, at the end of the Greek alphabet, you're kind of done. I mean, probably will go back to Vlad and check it out. But it seems like this will be our last temple. I should mention, by the way, as you may know, it keeps telling me I need a 28 light year jump range in order to acquire these powers. But I don't have a 28 light year jump range. This is not a bug or a problem. This is because I have astrophysics giving me just 15% extra grav jump out of drives. So my grav jump is actually just slightly above 28 anyway, without having to get a bigger jump drive. So that's how I've effectively managed to get around that without actually having to change my jump drive. Oh, and there was one other thing I was going to do, just because it might come in handy when the last Starborn shows up here. We've maxed out our marksman, so we might as well take another rank. Get another 8%. Because, well, crits are crits, and crits are very handy. Why are we going so slow? So for old time's sake, I think I'm just gonna actually do this one on screen, because Lord knows I've done a lot of these recently. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to this one in time. Quite often it kind of puts them in awkward positions and you don't always get there in time. And then that last one sort of freaks out in an odd way, like that. And then you have to go to a different spot. There you go, and hopefully, nope, still missed it. And you have to play ping pong. There we go. And Temple Zai. Here we come.
Sometimes these places are kind of creepy. Just being serious.
And we're done. And that was Supernova. Okay.
Okay, if you insist.
Oh, there he is.
Wish
Hang on.
granted.
Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready for you. He's shooting me with some serious damage. So I need to return the favor, if you don't mind. There we go. Whoa. Automedic kicked in, fortunately, and saved me from getting totally toasted. But nice. Okay. Supernova. Which I think actually is like burn them with the power of the sun or something. Let's have a look. Let's in fact try and use the right menu. So would it be here? Supernova. Cosmic energy explodes around you with a terrible force of a dying star. Oh, let's give that a try. That sounds kind of fun. Watch out, Barrett.
It'll heal.
The fact she's like, it'll heal. I wonder if it has like a knockback. That might be quite useful in those situations. Still, I don't quite know what that leads to now. I guess we're left with just make our way to the Unity. We'll go back to the lodge and just check it out. Okay, well here we are, back at the lodge. Sona seems to have possibly disappeared again, which might be a bit sad. But
you have my attention.
I think we
I
might
like
be
going on adventures with Dad,
ready to
but
go.
I like being
Yes,
able to come
you
home to
need
my
me?
room too.
No, not at the
Very
moment.
good.
I'm going to put some people on the ship as they all want to go to the Unity. I think we're going to have to go. So here we are. We're going to see how many crew can I have. I can only have 3 crew. You can't all go. That's a problem. Because Vasco, you are going to have to be off the crew, I'm afraid. Yes, I have a plan. So Barrett will no longer follow me, but Barrett is assigned to the ship. So Andresia, can you follow me, please? Let's head
I
back
look
out.
forward to it.
You two go on. I have academic journals to review, and the galaxy's cheesiest hoagie to devour.
An interesting mix of activities. I hope they are both enjoyable.
You summarised my thoughts very well there, actually. And okay, so back on the crew page, the Adoring Fan, you are not coming to the Unity. Sorry, bud. Sam, you can go on board the ship. So, is there anyone else who's coming? Vasco? No. Barrett is already assigned. And Andresia. I guess maybe the Adoring Fan could come. I mean, what if I assigned Andresia to the ship? And, we'll assign the Adoring Fan, because why not? Why not bring him to the Unity? He's annoying as hell, but you know, he'd probably make a good Starborn. He too probably deserves, after all this time, to have some superpowers. And then I'll be rid of him. Sure.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
It was as good as it's going to get.
I've been idle here for a long time. I believe Barrett would describe this estate as bored.
Well, you haven't been idle there for that long.
Hi there. How's it going?
Hi, Sona. I've made a bit of decision. You don't have to run away from me. Andreja, that's rude. This is why I don't have you with me.
What's up?
Honestly, you don't have to run away from me. I've made a decision. I'm gonna take these guys to Unity. We're all going. I hope I will get to see you again. I don't know what will happen.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Okay. You'll be safe here. Noelle has agreed to look after you. I hope everything will be okay. Okay, guys. Is everyone on board? Andreja, you're here? Sam, Cora, on board? Barrett's here.
Got my undivided attention.
Okay, Barrett, it looks like we're all on board and we're all ready to go. So here it goes, guys.
Hello there.
We are off to the Unity, I guess. Let's add all the artifacts. You've completed the armillary. Once you power up your grav drive, you'll jump to the Unity. Remove the armillary from your ship if you need to grav jump anywhere else. Okay. So, we enter the pilot seat. It's all feeling very sort of symbolic right now. Well, and here we go. Take off. For possibly the last time. And the adoring fan makes it sound very interesting. For the very last time. Okay, I don't quite know what we do. I mean, I guess I pick somewhere to jump. And we jump. So, I don't know. Let's highly symbolically jump towards Earth. Wherever Earth has gone. There it is. Yep, set course. And we'll jump. Okay, calculations. And
We're here. Hot off the stellar slide.
we're Earth. That is not what I expected to happen. Oh. I think I know what I did wrong. I think what I have to do is this. Oddly.
Alright, Barrett. Get ready to play. I was born ready. I set you up there. That was well, I'm rolling.
How come my sharpshooting went up? Okay. Where is everyone? Did they make it? Where's the ship? This is a little surreal. And... okay. Who's this dude? You're me.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
I sound different to how I remember. Is this the end then? I mean, do we end up just here in the Unity?
It's natural that your mind would go there, and it's not a simple question to answer. You stand now at the very center of space and time. Center being the best word to grant you understanding, but still not entirely accurate. The unity is what was, what is, and what shall be. It is nowhere and everywhere, nothing and everything. It is the unity. Any other meaning is entirely up to you. All of you.
All of me. All of me that make it here? From the different universes? I mean, I wouldn't say I was expecting more, but I was expecting something different.
The infinite only exists. Judging it makes no difference. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
I probably could have done more. But, you know, we all have regrets if we're honest. But I feel I've done the best I could.
Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean?
Not really.
This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
So essentially you sound like you're taking my soul and splitting it, and part of it will go on with me and another part will have, shall we say, a guiding influence over the universe I am leaving? Yeah, who created temples and artifacts and any of that before we get too far out, of course?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators, but not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos.
Well, that was a BS answer if ever I heard one. I mean, I thought I would be more forthcoming with myself than that. It would be more understandable if you'd said the Unity created them so that it could know itself. I don't really understand yet.
An example might help. If your colleagues in Constellation also choose to be reborn, for instance, then their spirit of discovery will spread across this universe. More people will start looking up at the night sky and wonder, what's out there? Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars.
You know, you feel like you're sending me a message.
As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time,
Okay. So, you've got what's left of Constellation here.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for home out there in the stars.
Okay. That sounds positive. I mean, it's a glimpse into the future. What happens with this then, with the Asylees and the Terramorphs?
The resurrection of the Asylees species leads to a massive reduction in Terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asylees far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
That sounds bloody fantastic. That was totally what I was going for. I'm actually really happy with that outcome.
Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
Well, that also sounds positive. Sounds like the Free Star find the path. What's this?
By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary, the path to the Unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn.
That sounds like a good thing to me. That sounds pretty nice. You know, I'm pretty happy with what I've done. Is there anything else I can speak to you about?
Once you are reborn, there is no going back.
Okay, I can't speak to him about anything else, but you know, I hope there's more I can do. Maybe I can guide the people towards the artifacts.
It has been good to see you.
Well, you know, this all sounds like good outcomes, but I feel like there's still more I could do. I don't want to leave Sona.
The Gate of Light will take you to another universe, or simply walk away until the stars fade to return to your ship.
But I can come back again? Because I have the artifacts. Or will the artifacts disappear? Will I be the stop so that people can come to the Unity? Or discover it on their own, but I will have the artifacts? I mean, I don't want to be the gatekeeper. But if I'm stopping all the Starborn fighting, can I do more for this universe? I'm going to walk away. I hope Barrett and Andrasia and everyone else make their way through and do the right thing. Because he said to me, he sort of intimated to walk away as well, almost as if that was the right decision.
You are reaching the edge of the Starfield. Go further, and you will return to your original universe. We will be waiting for you, should you come back.
Okay. And here we are. We're back on the ship. The artifacts are in my inventory. And who's left on board? Everyone's still here.
Wow.
You're still here, guys.
What do you know? Had a feeling things might go this way. With everything Constellation's been through together, saying goodbye just wasn't enough. Looks like we both couldn't go through with it.
you know? I want to see what's on the other side, but I also didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave Sona. So, you know.
That's just it. Without each other, going into the unknown would be lonely and pointless. But when you have people, you can lose them. Okay. The Unity. What'd you see?
Nothing that really explains the Starborn fighting over it.
I bet there's a philosopher out there who would have said the same thing about all wars since the beginning of time. You know the way I see it? You get the best of both worlds. Everything you know is here, and if you ever feel like leaving it behind, Unity is just there waiting. Not every explorer gets that kind of luxury. Just count on blessings, you know?
I'm with you.
Oh, hey!
What did you see, Cora? For a young person, you've just been to the center of, well, the universe.
You came back! How was the Unity? Did it give you more space powers? Can I watch Noelle if she wants you to test them again?
It reminded me of what I will be leaving behind.
Funny. Constellation doesn't really talk about that part, do we? Going to somewhere means you're leaving from somewhere, you know? That was some adventure, huh? I know it's not really over. It never is. But I think we've all earned a break, don't you?
Sure. I mean, it was something else, that's for sure. Where did Barrett wander off to? I mean, what does the adoring fan have to say? Did he even visit the Unity?
This all feels like a dream. So if anyone tries to pinch me, I will smack them in the face.
Okay, chill. Did you go to the Unity?
I don't mind. Why would I? That would be a tragedy.
You have nothing to say.
Back to work, then.
Sad. I thought you might have something to say about going to the Unity. In which case, Barrett? Oh, Andrasia. Oh, Andrasia has something to say to me in general.
I did not think I would see you again. I almost walked in myself, but I thought, what if someone else came back and they were alone?
Honestly, I kind of expected me. Crap, I went through the wrong cosmic light. I'll be right back. To be honest, I may go back someday, but I'm not done with this universe yet.
I suppose it is comforting knowing that there's a home you can go back to. That you can hold on to what you have. Now that you have seen the Unity, what are your thoughts?
Unity me totally needs to install a bed in there and get some beauty sleep. That is probably true.
I suppose that is one way of observing things. There is a part of me that still believes you should go. That the Unity is the last step on this journey. Now that you are back, I am not sure what I think. Perhaps Constellation is worth holding on to. Even with the feeling of destiny in the distance.
Yeah.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Okay. I would really like to speak to Barrett, though. Where did Barrett go? Are they both up in the cockpit here?
Isn't this a surprise?
What? Oh, you're hiding in the dark, Barrett. What's going on, my man?
This looks a lot less like a mind-bending experience of space and time and more like us hanging around like we always do. I mean, did we all choose to come back? This is an explorers group, right?
Yeah, but, you know, at least in this universe, I can get to annoy you.
See? I knew it. All right, let's salvage something from this wreckage. The Unity. Tell me you took notes.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I mean, physically the Unity doesn't seem possible. But no signs of life, anything to support life, yet there I was. Did you take some notes?
Well, there was someone I was hoping to meet. but it looks like I'll need to actually go through it crossing universes for that to happen.
You mean Irvin. I mean, in all honesty, yeah, it was strange, but surreal. Almost kind of heavenly.
A mass hallucination? Or maybe something outside of space and time itself. Hey, maybe it is space and time itself. Look, I know everyone's probably overjoyed to see you, especially now that they had a moment where you might have been gone for good. But I'm telling you, take the jump. Get out there into that next universe. And yeah, I know I'm being hypocritical, but you know what I mean.
I honestly felt like myself was telling me not to. They were telling me I wasn't done.
Unexpected.
Indeed.
There has been a mistake. You are not in the Unity as previously decided.
For now, I changed my mind.
I will note down capriciousness into your profile in order to better predict your behavior in the future. Welcome back home, Captain.
Thanks, Vasco. What's Vlad got to say?
Will you look at that? Thought there was no cards left in the deck that could pull one over on me. Yet here you are, like a damn ghost.
What can I say? I'm not very good at being a ghost.
Guess it just takes practice. All the same, happy to see you. Know an explorer's call is to the great unknown, but no shame taking comfort in what you have.
I just don't feel I'm done here yet, Vlad. I hope that's okay. Yeah, Noelle.
I'm pulling a crazy amount of data from you and your ship. This is years of research in the making.
It's good to see you too, Noelle. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, of course. Sorry. I'm happy to be working with everyone around again. I didn't realize how much I would miss it until after you jumped. Well, welcome back home. I'm sure everyone will be off again at some point, but it's good to see everybody.
I can imagine the odd feeling. I tell you.
I don't believe it.
What do you think?
The Unity let you come back? I didn't know that was possible.
Neither did I. Apparently I can go back anytime I like. The final step, though, is to leave.
Generous of the Unity to wait. Although, I guess when you're the center of everything, does time even have meaning? I don't want to sway you one way or another in your ultimate decision, but I personally think this universe could stand to have you around a little longer.
Me too. And in all honesty, I think, I could help Sona a bit for a while. I have an idea of my future. So, back on the ship, and it's time to go. Into, I don't know where. But all I'll say is for now, this is pretty much the end of the story. There will be a short epilogue, but in the future, we will see a new life for our captain. But for now, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again for something new. Thanks a lot.